Like she went to on the hooker stroll and just got a random hooker, yeah, don't be upset. But if she went through like say them new massage therapist niggas, hey.
Wait, what? Hold on, say that again.
I'm just scratching the surface.
Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing? This is your boy Pablo. We here, goddamn it.
We here, bitches. What?
Yeah, no AKA this week. I'm just Pablo.
And it's your girl C-Dot.
And there go best friend in Hollister and shit.
What are you doing?
I'm exploring. I'm trying to find your sense of humor.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, it's your boy best friend. It's the A mic, the B mic, the C mic. I carry C-Dot like she's a... I'm not going to say that. We get canceled.
That's the code. Yeah, that's the meeting code. And then I sent the password.
As you can hear, we're holding somebody's hand to get on. We have a guest coming. But today is
okay, and he also sent you the link.
Mute yourself, woman.
So yeah. Today is just a day. Just me and you, sir. How you doing?
Anyway, I guess we'll carry this show like we always do. I'm good. How are you?
Yo, I need a tattoo, man.
Me too. I can't wait till some of this clears up so we can get on the ball with this stuff.
Yeah, you see the phase, the 4 phases in effect. It starts on Friday. You excited?
Did you see that? Did you see that? The picture, the thing on Facebook I sent you.
Which one?
The painting.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty dope. You should do that.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
I know you've been painting, so that's why I was like, man, I'll send this to you.
Look at you paying attention to me.
You ain't even got to do no work. You just put a can on a string and just swing it back and forth, and it comes out looking good.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah.
I do this shit. It looked like a 6-year-old did it.
Practice makes perfect. You probably gonna sell that thing for some money.
Yo, I'm thinking about it. Somebody said they just painted a random picture. It was just a regular old picture, like a flower or some shit. They put it on eBay just cause. They start bidding on it, and they end up getting like $500 for it.
I'm sure, because people don't know where this came from. They're like, oh, that's nice. That's cool. That'll fit in my spot.
Exactly. You excited? Phase 2, you can go to the gym?
No, because now I'm too scared to go to So yesterday, so yesterday was 785 new cases in the last 24 hours because of like this little soft opening they did.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not excited. Like,
nice.
I'll work out at home.
He said y'all got 3 weeks to get the number down before y'all can go to the gym.
Nope.
No.
You better just keep this thing locked down.
Yeah, no. If they should have did a complete lockdown, and we would have been all right.
We'd have been out of it by now.
Yeah, if we did complete lockdown for like a month or two, the United States has been great.
Yep. The problem is you got these stupid people out there that just like, they don't want to be told what to do and how to do
it. It's slavery.
Well, enslave me then, because I'm okay with it. As long as I can continue to live and breathe and, whatever I got to do, next year, I'm good.
Right. Random story. I was on the Greyhound coming back from Fort Lauderdale, and I was in the Greyhound. It was a white pimp, full suit, hat, rings, trying to recruit women in the Greyhound.
I'm
got
sure.
Like 2 of them. He got like 2 of them that went with him too. He's like, you don't need to ride no bus, baby. Come ride with me with style. And they walked on out with him.
I'm sure they did. That's probably an easy pickup place right there for them. People traveling,
bruh.
No money, nowhere to go.
That if you ever just want to experience life, catch the Greyhound for a long distance. But you run into the weirdest people on earth, man.
I used to take the Greyhound to Ohio, and it'd take us like 17 hours to get there.
Yeah, right.
You know, it takes you 7 hours to drive, 17 hours on a Greyhound.
Exactly. Like, I think it took a full day from Fort Lauderdale to Baltimore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do that. Like,
right. It was like 24 hours. I said 24 hours. I was like, bruh. He said you got like an hour layover. I'm thinking we're gonna have like a long layover somewhere. He's like, no, just an hour. Then you jump right back on the bus.
The crazy thing is you're putting your life in the hands of some dude that you're hoping doesn't fall asleep, doesn't make the wrong turn, doesn't do whatever.
Okay, so finally,
it's a sport.
The shooter. Can you give me some kind of cue that you see that he's waiting? Can you give me the hands up, hand raised, or whatever?
Speak like you're God. Talk in our ear.
Come on, Morgan Freeman.
I just clicked them in.
This dude travels the country and does all kind of stuff, but he ain't got no damn Zoom account and can't figure out how to work his computer.
Then he got his whole name on here.
Yo,
God damn.
Yo, first and foremost, this y'all fault, bro. This y'all fault, bro. I ain't got time for y'all, bro. I ain't got time.
You just gonna call him KJ.
KJ.
Better.
So once again, you are literally the last person that we all saw. And then we haven't seen each other in person.
And I was like, we shouldn't even do a show with him because he's coming from New York. He's probably going to contaminate us all. And then boom, you leave, and so did our show.
So y'all saying that I am the reason why all this happened?
We haven't seen each other since.
But that's my fault.
In person.
That's my fault.
You brought the COVID with you.
I probably did, and you're welcome. You're all welcome. Where would you be without me?
At the gym.
No, you know what? I'm not kind of mad because I will be at work and I really don't want to be there.
I don't want to be there either. You know, the crazy thing about it is after I came back from hanging out with you guys, obviously everybody knew I was in New York. And I went from like, oh shit, you was in New York? Like you're doing the BIG to like, nigga, you was in New York? Get the fuck away from me. Like, gross. Like my own mama made me stay down. I think my mother made me stay like somewhere else for like a week and a half because she wasn't fucking.
As she should.
Chill out, light skin.
Shalom, motherfucker.
That's your new nickname, Lil Light Skin.
Little light skin.
He ain't
you
that
Lil
light.
Day-Day's cousin.
Hey, tell him again, sis.
He's not that light.
Exactly.
He's lighter than y'all. Well, not you.
Little E, but we still call
he
him
ain't
Lil.
light. He lighter than a bag of feathers.
He pulled up to the scene with the roof missing. I see you, boss.
Bruh, leave me alone, bro.
Hold on. First of all, I wish I could just switch the screen so y'all could be next to each other. Because it's like, oh, twinsies.
He
Pablo,
wished his beard was this luxurious. He wished this was. He don't have none of this.
Pablo,
Is
I'm
this one
slowly.
of the ones where we say y'all look alike?
His beard don't even
Y'all look
connect.
alike?
We can't.
Hey,
His beard don't connect.
Leave my beard alone, Pablo.
So,
We ain't gonna be pals after this.
as you guys can see, we have Wachio in the building with us since we did not intro
Unfortunately,
him.
finally.
Wachio, aka Uncle Poochie,
Poochie.
aka KJ.
AKA Nubian Nuggets best friend, AKA Pablo's pal, AKA best friends. I don't know what the fuck I am, these best friends. Buddy. All right, yeah. My pal Pablo.
So let's talk about this, Baldy Locks.
Oh shit.
Oh look, they're next to each other right now. Hey shooter, screenshot them next to each other. Let's do a side-by-side comparison.
It might not be next. It might not be that for him.
How come I didn't get a gift when you came, but they got gifts?
So you know what, best friend? I actually thoroughly feel bad about that. I do.
Wait, I thought you did get him a gift.
So I bought you some what the fuck? Me and Angel Wings. I forgot we got something for you, but it was like a snack. But the thing about it was I was gonna bring you
poison you. Glad you didn't get that. She was gonna poison him.
I think I ate it.
I was gonna bring you some alcohol, bro. But see what had happened was you're exactly. I heard you're not a drinker, really, right? Are you a drinker? Because I think
depends on what we drinking.
See, I was just gonna bring you some malt liquor.
Nah, he needs water with some tea in an equal package. You're like probably one of those people who go to the gym and drink like red line and shit like that, huh? Like
I I don't know what
Like
that is.
those energy drinks, those weird ass energy drinks before the gym.
Nah,
Nope, none of that.
He tries to be kind of healthy.
So you are not toxic at all times.
No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
99% of the time.
Yo, why is he on this? Why is he here?
I'm 2% toxic. Yo, what you mean? Why I'm here?
First of all, bro, I had stuff to do today.
We did not plan on being on here this long.
Exactly.
And now here we are, messing with the two Kojaks.
Walmart about to close.
Check this out.
Time
I was
management
running
skills was
Walmart
not
real
good for
quick.
today.
Check this out, y'all. If I wanted to be reminded about how much I disappoint people, I would call my ex. Okay, I call her. All right. So
way that
don't bring your sex life
on
up.
you
We
right
don't need
now.
to hear about any of that disappointment. We don't need that.
The way the light is reflecting your face, looking like a half solar eclipse. Oh, Easter egg head ass nigga.
Okay, so again, the reason we're here, how did you enjoy your time on this side of the world when you came to us?
So I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself so much that I gave some people like geography lessons. Like I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, as you guys know, but I live in Sac now. So like I like have friends who are still down south. So I told them today, I was like, yo, I'm about to go do the show in Maryland. And they were like, oh, that's dope. So like after I did the show, I was like, yeah, when I was on the East, I was doing the show in Maryland and I went back to New York and they were like, damn, how long did it take you? And I was like, it was just like a train ride. And they were like, where's Maryland?
I was wondering why you were saying it like that, but I forgot you ain't from on these parts.
Yeah, so
Maryland.
What the fuck?
We don't say that like that over here. It's Maryland.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. From you niggas calling me dummy to telling me how to fucking say the name of your state.
That's a term of endearment.
You big dummy.
Well, no, not that one. But
that nigga didn't say. That nigga told me my jacket was nice, dummy, and then walked off. I didn't know if I wanted to fight. I didn't know if I wanted to fight him or fucking dap him up. But I'm gonna be honest with you. That nigga was wearing a trench coat and it was fucking 80 degrees outside, so I left him alone.
You came in here with a goddamn Michael Jackson leather jacket on. You talking about somebody with a trench coat on?
Nigga, I was fly.
you had a Death Row Vibes cover turtleneck and a Michael Jackson leather on. Somebody's trench coat.
But the DMs I caught off that was immaculate. And plus, sis, I got a couple of people trying to slide in your DMs. I had to put the Matumbo block on it afterwards. I was like,
no.
I haven't brought up Matumbo in like since the beginning of time. Remember when I used to get Matumbo all the time?
I was like, leave it alone, bro. I was like, don't even bother sliding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now her waist is Matumbo in her jeans. No.
This is why people don't like you, bro.
When you start dunking on niggas, sis, you can't get Matumbo no more. That's what it is.
But no, I thoroughly had a great time, man. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. This nigga said dunking on people.
She's dunking on niggas.
Listen, C-Dot is the fucking GOAT, bro. Like, I thought you were crazy. Like, I legitimately thought you were crazy at one point.
No thought. She is.
No, I mean, like, in her methods of ways, like, of, like, the shooter status. And then, like, I had to grow up.
Whoa, rewind. So, what do you mean?
You better put her ass in the car again. You fucking up.
I got headphones in.
Oh, okay.
No, I was when I was listening, probably let's say like when you guys first started. And I remember Pablo would be like, "Yo,
without the white boy."
Yeah. Before best friend even got there, I was like, "Yo." It was okay times.
Look at him. He listening now. He mad.
I remember Dottie would be like, yeah, X, Y, and Z about this nigga and that nigga. And I'd be like, yo, there's no way niggas is going for this. Because I was just still in my young boy bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started listening to y'all, I was 24.
This nigga grew with us.
Yeah, dog. I was like, I'm 28 now. I'll be 28 in June.
We raised our son together.
Yeah. I just turned 24, 25. And so
we're the village.
I thought that Dottie, I almost called you daddy. Shit. We're a village. I thought Dottie was tripping. Like I legitimately thought Dottie was tripping.
That was funny. How? That's right. That was fun.
Well, it was. Well, here's the thing. It wasn't like, you know, the thing is that, you know, that whole thing about how women talk to other women about men. I was always just talking to other men about women. And I realized at 24, nigga, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know a damn thing. And so when I'm listening to C-Dot talk, you know, it's one thing if it's your mama talking about it. It's like, all right, mom, like whatever. But this is a whole nother woman on a whole different side of the goddamn country. And she's saying the same shit. And I'm like, nah, women don't really think like this. And I start my own fucking podcast.
You got the murder bees, the murder hornets chasing them.
Sorry, that's my fucking dog. I had to start opening up my eyes, bro. That like, now this may sound super sexist or super weird, but like I see it as like women are humans too. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all do the same. Well, no, listen. Let me explain. For y'all try to cancel me. Y'all do the same shit.
Cut your ass up, bro.
Like, hold on, cut this nigga off. No, it's that women do the same shit that men do, and that's it. That's like the shit that C-Dot taught me. Like, it's like, nigga, you really think you see sitting around waiting for you to text her? You think she like women are damsels in distress? Y'all just play that role. That's the game, baby. Just get with it. Yeah, and she smiles. She smiles, and that was really brought to my attention. It was really brought to my attention when I started podcasting. You know what I'm saying? And women would be like, yeah, no, I multi-date. I don't just talk to one nigga. I got mad niggas online, and I don't give a fuck. And it's like,
oh, relax, baby girl. That's what you gotta tell them. Relax,
baby.
Yeah, dating is multiple niggas. I'm trying to, bruh.
Listen.
But you can't have all of them touching on you.
So mom said the same thing. I literally just dropped the episode with moms, and she was just like, don't fuck all of them. Yeah, she's like, don't fuck. Moms. Yeah, she's like, don't fuck all of them. Have one you probably fuck, but have 6 or 7 of them, and just do that. And I'm like, no.
Tell mom, I said, what's up?
That's what best friend do.
What's up? Yeah.
Is that mom?
Yeah, I'm busy right now. Let me hit you in a
second.
second.
Boy, you better get your ass up and do them dishes.
Nah, not even, Brody.
Is that mom?
Yeah. Nah, that was my sister. She like almost 18, and so since she like sees me on the gram now, she wants to be a part of the game. And I'm like, yo, we ain't got time for this shit. You ain't finna be a part of no game. So I'm knocking nigga out.
No, don't even pay no mind. You'll hear it back in when you edit.
Oh, what you say, nigga?
They trying to holler at you.
Don't start with me, Pablo. You will get shot.
Get shot for what?
That's literally the only thing I'm serious about. Everything else is all
shot
just
joke.
Don't talk. No.
It wasn't him. It was the comment that he said though, but it wasn't.
It's
all good. It's all good. I filled in here.
Okay.
And if you shoot me, then you see how crazy the white boy gets. Go ahead and start shooting.
I'm gonna have to start. I'm not. You know, I was going to say something else, but I'm not even going to incriminate myself.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Okay, so this is not why we came here today.
I got
sorry.
I'm like, goddamn.
But no, but in all honesty, man, thank you guys so much for having me on your show. Like it was like very, very it was a game changer, and like I know I wasted a lot of your time already today, but appreciate you guys having me on the show. I appreciate like seeing the video when it dropped.
You wasted all our time the last show we did.
So,
well, you know what that
game changer. How was it a game changer?
Well, it definitely helped me out, man. Like I think I don't know, like I want to say this without sounding like clout chasey, like if that's a fucking word, but it's just like after I went on you guys' show, it was like more of a solidification, like, oh, this nigga's serious about podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like you niggas got pulled. Y'all been doing this for like 2.5 years or whatever. Nigga, I've been doing this for 6-7 months. I was just a nigga that looked like he was venting into a mic. You know what I'm saying? And then like I finally like showed niggas it was like for real. And it's very, and I think like the thing I feel like if I can be actually kind of serious for a second, that's the beauty of life. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of life
real
that
serious.
I've talked to you guys about. No, seriously, I've talked to you guys about this before because it's like I started listening to you as a fan, and then I started messaging Pablo. Then I started messaging you. Now I messaged all y'all, and now I'm at a point now in my life where like people reach out to me about podcasting and like how to break down methods of podcasting. And I'm just like, nigga, what?
Yeah, man.
Like,
guess what? You reached out to us. That's exactly how we felt. We was like, nigga, what?
Exactly. It makes you feel like you had some kind of knowledge, and especially if you're able to share it and help somebody else grow. It's a thing. It's actually a community, and you have to help out each other.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much what we're still doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's huge, man. It's huge. And like that's why I try to say, like, if you really like if you use your podcast platform correctly, like you really can influence in like in a positive way on people's lives. Like I had no fucking idea I would be messaging you niggas sometimes boohoo and crying, like, oh God, see Don and Pablo, like this is what happened. And then like to take that energy, like, and Pablo, I appreciate the comments you left on my podcast, on our podcast. It was like Pablo pointed out, he was like, no mud without lotus. Like you took something bad and rooted it in something good. And dog, that was never my intentions. My intentions was, I don't feel good. I don't like my life. I don't like who I am. I don't want to hurt myself anymore. So therefore I need to do something else. And to see that and to be able in my own personal life, spin it off and help 3 other people start a podcast, regardless of how far they take the shit, it's just like, yo, I can't thank you guys enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could have got you guys better gifts.
I didn't even get a gift.
Nigga, you don't get a gift.
I think I ate it. I think that he bought you a gift, and I think I ate it.
Look,
I'm pretty much
want
sure I
something
think
good.
I ate
like, he better mail me a gift card or something good so I can go out and buy my
Ain't nothing open. Fuck you need a gift card for?
Yeah.
I'll use it online.
Oh, that's true too. So I actually appreciate the feedback from you because honestly, when we started this, I didn't think we were going to help anybody. I wasn't trying to help nobody. I thought it was just something fun to do. When you started reaching out to us and actually taking what we said and actually, we gave you some fucked up advice.
Yo, she was saying that shit from the jump.
We did not give him messed up advice.
No, okay, I feel like it was fucked up because we didn't know who he was and we don't know how he could have took that and how he could have, actually implemented that.
Yeah, he could have been on the news fucking with us.
But he actually used it and did something good with it, just like he said. And like he took that and he was like, yo, these people don't know me. They're giving me real raw advice and they don't know me from Adam. I could be he could have been a girl for all the fuck we do for real.
I could have been a fake account. You know what's crazy? Y'all kept saying that, or like 2 out of 3 y'all kept saying it. You and Pablo kept saying that the advice was fucked up, and I never felt that way. Like I legitimately, you guys don't know this, but I was working. My life, I sunk, dog. Like I went from working a job where I was making like a cool, I don't know, like 65 a year, right? And like some shit happened, shit got funked, and I ended up working at a fucking retail store. And nigga, I was making like maybe 30 a year. And so my life was shit. And that's when I started writing y'all, right? Dog, when I tell y'all, the highlight of my week would be when I would write y'all and then I would look in the comment section when you post the episode and it would be like, we gave an update. And I would rush, I'd go on lunch and be like, hold on, let me listen to these niggas. And sometimes I would hide in the bathroom and be like, hold on. And just like skim to the part where y'all gave me advice and then go back out and be like, all right, okay, bet, boom. Cool, now I'm finna go do this. Let me go put this note, or let me go get his fake number, or let me go do this, and then go from there. So it was never fucked up to me. It was pretty much the game that I needed to hear.
I'm glad that you didn't take it as it was fucked up, but when we literally sat back and listened, we was like, yo, what the fuck? Why were we so honest with him? We don't know who he is. We don't know how he's going to use this.
I've never felt that way. I've never sat back and thought that. I've never nothing. I just said he going to take it, and he going to like it, or he going to just stay with her.
What if it was his girl writing it?
Right.
She was writing it about herself, and she was just trying to get some feedback, and you gave that fucked up advice.
I told her she was a dirty whore.
Yeah, you did, and for that's why.
Maybe it'll help her get her life together. Maybe it'll like smack her in the face and like show some reflection. Like, damn, he thinks I'm a dirty whore.
So if I can get some insight on that without getting too like in depth on that, like me and her actually did have we actually had a heart to heart. And I had to like break it down to her. I was just like, I wasn't the best guy. And that was one thing I always wanted to like kind of portray in my letters. It was just like, I'm not Mr. fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? I was a bum. You know what I'm saying? I had shit going on with me. But like I finally conjured up the courage to be like, listen, like what you did was not right. You know what I'm saying? And how you went about it wasn't right. If you didn't want to fucking be with me anymore, you could have just opened your mouth and just said you didn't want to fucking be with me anymore. Not on your terms. You know what I'm saying? When you're fucking ready, like, no, it's like, yo, let me know. And I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie, Benjamin Button, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah, I have a live case right now. That's me. Oh,
that wasn't for you, Dottie. That was for fucking Pablo. Yeah, okay.
I am real life Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
I don't age.
Yeah, she's a fucking vampire.
That's nice because I'm definitely like nigga. I look older than what the fuck I am.
You are like an 80-year-old, 2-year-old. Yeah, you definitely are.
Somebody asked my mama was my wife, but anyways, to put that whole thing in perspective, one thing that movie taught me to go back to like my possession thing because I think this is the one of the things that like maybe following Pablo. And maybe following best friend too. All young boys can figure this out. Because you niggas in my head are OGs. Is that you niggas got to get out of your, in NC dot, you niggas got to get out of your brain that you own these women. That you control these women. You don't control nobody, bro.
You ain't get that from best friend. You ain't get that from best friend at all.
Well,
not at all.
Here's the thing. Best friend will let you know that motherfuckers do whatever the fuck they want to do. Which lets you realize that you don't control them. You can, best friend, and this ain't really me trying to put that out there on best friend like that, but I'm sure best friend probably yelled, hollered, screamed, threatened, cursed, or whatever the fuck he did, and Shorty still did whatever the fuck she wanted to do, right? Like at the end of the day, that was her prerogative. She's a grown ass woman.
He about to
you know
cry.
What I'm saying?
He about to cry now.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, so for young boys, and when I say young boys, I mean like niggas that's 18 through 27, like that. You guys got this notion that like my woman, my bitch, my possession. And it's like, bro, no, and motherfucking no. Like nobody belongs to you, bro. You need to figure out what's good for yourself. And then maybe down the line you find somebody that's good for you. And then there you grow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned from fucking with y'all. It was just like watch your Pooch, KJ, whatever the fuck y'all call me. It was like, dog, you just gotta understand that this is just life.
Oh shit.
See, you done got her smacked. See that? You done got her smacked.
Nigga hit the camera. Nigga hit the camera. Nigga hit the camera.
He done came in the room, smacked her up real quick. You done see that shit?
Exactly. It's shit.
I'm glad you got something out of it, man.
I'm glad that you guys. You was nervous.
No, I wasn't nervous. I just didn't think that we gave you the best advice. But
I wasn't nervous because I was like, man, let's give this guy some honest, raw advice because we're never going to meet this motherfucker. So I don't care if it hurts his feelings or not.
Right.
He did say that shit.
That is true.
And I'm like, what's ever going? He never going to come to Baltimore and see. Oh, then look what happened. You wind up in somebody's basement, tied up and shit.
Well, the funny part is that you know you gave me the idea. Best friend, see that's your gift. Your gift was the advice you gave me. You gave me the idea. You were the first one to say I should make a meme page, which then Pablo helped me out with that. And then you were the first one to say like, motherfucker, you're so broke, I'll pay for your ticket here. Like you gotta pay for your ticket back, but I'll pay for your ticket here. And I was like, like what if I actually did just come out there? Like what if? And again, that kind of plays a part on life. I was afraid. I was scared shitless to even come out there and even visit you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, you can actually see that. Like, I remember fucking being like, I'm so sorry. Like, is it this? Is it that? Is it this? And she was like, nigga,
just come on.
Just come on. It is what it is. Like, stop questioning stuff. So it was just one.
It's three of us and one of you. You weren't gonna do shit. You good, bro.
Okay.
But the thing about it was supposed to go a completely different way, but because the pandemic was just beginning to start, it didn't get to go. We was going to hang out with you and everything, but we just didn't have
the timing. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I figured that. You know what, to be honest with you, knowing that you all have families and shit, if you remember, Dottie, I asked you like the day before, like, hey, is it even still cool if I come? Like, you know, like
if he asked me one more time, I'm just smacking the shit out of him.
She didn't tell us. She told us that you were.
That's definitely a fact.
And the crazy
shit. That was about to happen. We about to cancel that shit.
Yo, and that's the wild part about it is that's another life lesson that's been taught to me. When a woman or a person says it is, it just is. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have that confirmation. Because I'm the type of nigga who needs that dire need confirmation. Because like I grew up in that time period where fucking millennials need confirmation all the time. I need the likes.
He's that dude.
Tell me about it.
Confirmation that.
Tell me about it.
This is the biggest penis I've ever had.
And I don't ask that question no more.
Did we have this conversation? Did we have this conversation prior to being recorded? Because I swear you keep coming into like things that we were already talking about.
Yeah. I don't ask that question. You should never ask your woman two questions. Who has the biggest and who's the best?
And I told them, even if you do, I'm going to lie.
So here's the thing. That is true. And then secondly, here's the kicker to that. The only number that matters is number current. Who you currently fucking with. Like, I don't really give a fuck anymore about who was better in the past.
You talk that shit.
Like, I don't give a fuck about the past no more, baby. I care that I'm fucking you right now. I care that, you know, I'm the nigga that stand next to you. All them other niggas could have been better. They could have been, but they're not here right now. So fuck them.
And how long did it take you to get there?
Ooh, you guys see where I'm at now, right? We've been talking for what, 3 years now? Like,
Okay,
it took me a long time to get there. I didn't just wake up and feel that way. It took.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What's
you
up?
just lost a buddy. Best friend don't believe none of that shit you just said. So I'm just letting you know that right now. Your buddy will get in the DM and let you know something real quick.
You know what? I can understand that. I can see why somebody couldn't agree with me on that. But then again, like I said, like I think you're only gonna drive yourself crazy because like the great Kobe Bean Bryant once said, "I don't take place in arguments that don't have definitive answers." If I can't,
this nigga been reading.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. I don't take arguments in places that don't have definitive answers. If I can't come down with a yes or a no to it, then why even take place? It's not an argument. It's not even actually, it's a debate, bro. Like this doesn't have a significant answer. It's just going to end up poorly. You know what I'm saying? So nah, don't ask that stupid ass question, young boys or old niggas. I don't know. Leave that shit away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? This went a completely different way than I thought that it was going to go, period.
As always.
So, we're going to let you go ahead and plug your show.
Thank you.
You can go ahead and tell them where to find you, all that good shit. And we're going to start closing this out.
All right, for sure, because my mama calling me anyways. So check this out.
Short Nigga Podcast, come out every day.
Oh my God. So thank you, Memeing of It All crew again for having me on. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Stole that from C-Dot a long time ago.
I don't even use it no more. It's yours.
You know what? People come up to me and actually say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. That's actually pretty hilarious. But my name is Uncle Poochie. I host the 6 Feet Under podcast. That's the number 6, followed by the letters FT Under podcast. It's a podcast rooted in sophisticated ignorance as I struggle with the day-to-day. I struggle with the day-to-day issues that I deal with being under 6 feet, literally and
under
mentally.
5'7".
I'm 5'9". Thank you very much, sir. My hat literally says.
Bro, we met you, bro. We met you. Okay.
And I'm 5'9" because I had my tall shoes on.
You, actually.
I had my tall shoes on.
You're not 5'9".
I had my tall shoes on that day.
I'm 5'8".
Listen, listen. Let me tell you something. I never take my shoes off. I have sex with 10 boots on. It does not matter. She'll never see me.
You might be shorter than best friend, and he's shorter than all of us.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care.
All right, let him continue.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my podcast, 6 Feet Under Podcast, can be found on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podcast Bean, Google Play, all where you can find the meme in the wall. You can find me, except YouTube and Tidal, because neither one of us are popping to be on Tidal yet.
He is the 6 Feet Under podcast based off the Memeing of It All podcast.
So yeah, it's basically the sidebar.
The Memeing of It All podcast, West Coast edition.
I've already listen. These niggas know that if it wasn't for them, there would be no meme. There would be no Uncle Poochie without them. People literally called me Uncle Poochie.
You was already Uncle Poochie. We just helped you. You were like a caterpillar.
He was Poochie. He got famous. Became Poochie.
Okay. Well, is that mom?
No, it's my sister. Since she wants to be on the show so bad. Say hello.
Hey, what up?
Hello, sister.
You see, I actually do stuff. They don't believe me when I be like, I actually be podcasting.
You don't.
It wasn't working earlier. I'm almost done.
Okay,
but
so,
yeah, no.
Yes,
Thank y'all.
We had you come on because we're about to release the footage with you that happened, even though people can already hear that episode because it's already available on all the DSP. Mm-hmm. Other than that, anybody got anything?
Yo, this follows everywhere, bro. Stay safe. Stay in the house as long as you can. Like, this shit real.
Hey, don't be letting them dudes out there on the West Coast talk spicy about me. Fuck them.
Hey, listen, I already told them that it's no easy win. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, right. It's really not an easy win, nigga. It's really not.
He got a bad back. It might be an easy win. He got a bad back.
I think Best Friend got a good haymaker in him. A good haymaker. You know what, Best Friend, I wouldn't, we cooling up. I wouldn't even let a nigga jump you. But no, thank you guys so much for having me on, man. I like when this shit clears up, I'm coming back out there again because I got to do a show in New York and I got a show to do in North Carolina to be rescheduled.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Okay.
Right?
Bragging and shit. Okay.
Hey, I'll be expecting a gift in the mail too.
I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you. You know what? I already know what I'm gonna get you, bro. It's got something to do with wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last time
Wrestling.
you came here, we got fucking locked in the house, bro. Don't even come here no more, man.
He's
You
gonna
know
come
what?
with the second wave of COVID.
Yeah, yo, meet us at the border, cause I don't even come in the middle.
Nigga, we gonna podcast on the side of the highway.
That's fine. Thank you so much for joining us, even though you know it took me forever.
That was not my fault again.
Oh,
You
yeah,
niggas sent me the
first.
wrong. You niggas sent me the wrong link. So yeah, thanks.
Oh, and you gonna blame it on us? Okay, well, go ahead, do your thing, Joe.
Look at that. Look, his little ass hat came from his
Stay
big ass
focused.
head.
We already went over our 5 minutes. Stay focused.
All right, cool. Just remember, stay safe. Prostitution is fun. You try to release some pressure. Until next time, love, peace, and memes.
Find our holes.
Out.
I'm just scratching the surface.